Good morning. I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this Monday, March 3rd. And my goodness, what a welcome start to the month of March it's been, but that might not be the case for much longer. More details coming up on that here in just a few moments. As for right now, today marks the 36th day of the first session of the 109th Nebraska Legislature. Western Nebraska Senator Brian Harding of Gering has introduced a legislation cleanup bill allowing for property owners to receive a tax credit this year without having to apply for a deduction after the fact.
I supported LB 34. I voted for it. But at the time I did not realize that in doing so I was contributing to the creation of this gap.
The USDA is trying a new strategy to limit the spread of bird flu and possibly lower the price of eggs. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says that the U.S. is investing up to $1 billion in the new plan. $500 million will help enhance biosecurity measures to keep viruses off of farms. The administration is also looking to increase imports of eggs to help lower prices. It's something that Nebraska Senator Pete Ricketts is working on as well.
One of the things we could do is to be able to start bringing in eggs from overseas, looking for other sources for that. I've actually had people contact my office and have been connecting them with USDA to be able to do that, to see if we can find ways to import more eggs to be able to help bring down that cost.
The USDA is looking into a possible vaccine for chickens to prevent bird flu as well. In other news, the worst flu season the U.S. has had in more than a decade may have reached its peak, according to data from the CDC. On Friday, the agency published data showing that flu activity is still elevated but has decreased for 2 consecutive weeks. Last week, there were more than 6 flu hospitalizations for every 100,000 people in the nation. That's less than half as many as 2 weeks earlier, but still more than there have been at this point in seasons in the last 15 years. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention expects several more weeks of flu activity. This was also the first season since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic that flu hospitalizations surpassed those from COVID-19. A new study finds that kids' screen time has stayed steady since 2020, but how they spend it has changed. The survey was conducted by Common Sense Media, a nonprofit group that tracks media and technology and their impact on kids. It says that by 2 years old, most kids spend about 2.5 hours a day with screens, and kids between the ages of 5 and 8 spend about 3.5 hours a day with technology. But as traditional TV viewing declines, experts say that kids are spending more time gaming and watching short videos on platforms such as TikTok. And in terms of weather, major changes are on the way as we head into the early parts of the week, with sunny spring-like conditions Sunday transitioning into snow and blizzard-like conditions as soon as tomorrow. Highs today once again above average, with temperatures only slightly cooler in comparison to yesterday. A little bit of a breeze that's making a factor in on that, but blizzard-like conditions definitely are appearing to have a grip on Nebraska here, it looks like this week. That has prompted a weather alert day tomorrow for KNOP, as we do have some hazardous weather that could be in place across western and north central Nebraska. Up to 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible, with accumulating snow possible for Tuesday as well. This combination of snowfall and strong winds may lead to blizzard conditions, and we do have a winter storm watch in effect until Wednesday morning. You can kind of see temperatures today still not too bad, kind of seasonably warm and on track with what we've experienced as of recent. It's going to get a little bit cooler tomorrow, but looks like the coldest it's going to get is at the other side of the work week, when temperatures dip below 40 degrees, and can't rule out chances of increasing blizzards here throughout the month of March as well.